Hi, good morning. It's the 4th of December and it's actually beginning to snow outside. I hope it settles so I can build a snowman and go sledging. I just wanted to say thank you hugely for those of you that are joining me this morning. It means the world that somebody out there is taking the time to be with me and listen. Thank you so much. So I'm Wendy Anderson and you are witnessing the birth of my new channel, which is justbe.me. So thank you for joining me. So literally this channel has just been named. It's not even been dressed yet or bathed yet, or so it literally is in just been born, and it is in still the realms of creation really, and it's very exciting. So thank you for sharing this beginning of beginnings with me. I just wanted to share with you about the journey. So for anyone at the moment that is contemplating a new beginning or contemplating the emergence of their own evolution on their own path, and just to address kind of like how scary it is, these urgings or guidance or feelings have been coming for the past year. And the messages I've been getting is basically, be prepared to let go of everything. Everything that you know, be prepared to let go of it. And it meant everything. So I have mentally been preparing to kind of literally just surrender and just say, you know, whatever I need to be guided into for my highest timeline, for the humanitarian guideline, put me on it, and what will be, will be. That has been hugely scary, because we get comfortable in our lives, you know, with the people that we know, the people that we love, the work or jobs that we love. Like I've been a bioresonance therapist for 5-6 years now, and I absolutely adore it. A busy practice, watching people regain their lives back, on their health back, and you know, the comments from family members that have really noticed the difference in people has been beautiful, so rewarding. So to kind of think to turn my back on that and to start something completely new and different, and I'm not sure exactly what that is yet, is terrifying. So over the last 10 years, I've learned a lot of things through my own health journey, recovering from Lyme disease, helping other people on their health journeys. And I've learned that I started off basically just treating the body, because I thought that's all that counted really. And I actually learned that that's not the case whatsoever, that we are like onions, there are layers to us. So we have, yes, the body, which is the vessel of everything else. We have the mind, which controls the body. But we also have soul as well, and the soul has its own vibration. So all those things work together. So over the last decade, 10 years, I've been learning how to look at the layers, to balance the layers, address the layers. So doing bioresonance, I can only do that with one person at a time. And that was kind of really bothering me, I suppose. So YouTube videos are a way of getting to more people in the less amount of time. So I feel that this is the next phase of my journey, to do videos and to do tutorials, and that's going to just expand from there. I have a rough idea what I'm going to put in them, really exciting things, cell talk, allergy release things, all sorts in there, that's coming. And I've just got to have a little bit of faith that I will be guided to bring the right thing out at the right time, and the people who have ears and want to hear it will be guided to me at the right time for it as well. And I've just got to basically have faith, and that is the thing that is holding everything together at the moment, because the fear and the terror of starting this new project is Anna, I can tell you. So yeah, I've had some real soul searching in doing this for the last year. So you are witnessing a birth of me, of a new project, and it's quite exciting. Don't know how it's gonna quite grow yet, but that's all the fun of it. So the aim as well is to build a community where we all support one another as well on our journeys. So again, it's kind of like, hopefully I'll be creating, well I will be, not hopefully, I will be creating a website, just be.me, and also doing some more videos, Patreon sites that we can build a community through the Patreon site and help one another and guide one another, because there are so many people out there as well with so many skills and talents that are coming up or have been hiding them because, like me, they've kind of like been so fearful or procrastinating, which I have done a lot of that as well, which is just a waste of life really. So people like me, that to give them the opportunity as well to kind of to share their gifts and to share whatever it is they have got. So community building. And it will all unfold as it's supposed to unfold. So I wanted to talk a little bit about procrastination as well, because I've been doing quite a bit of that too. So procrastination. So the last couple of days, yeah, I've been in that pit really of procrastination, of complete fear. I just want to hide underneath my duvet and hope that it'll all go away and I might come out in spring and it's all going to be okay and rosy again. It's kind of, it felt uncomfortable, it wasn't serving me. So I went back into the silence, I went back into my body, I went back to my guides, I just went into the quietness, did a lot of meditation, which is quite difficult as well, you know, like when you're looking after family and you've got tea to make and, you know, clients maybe messaging, asking questions, and which is beautiful, and you've just got responsibilities. It's really quite difficult. And I know last night I went into the kitchen, I just had a complete meltdown because I had to make tea, and I just thought, don't want to be in this kitchen, I don't want to make tea, I don't want the responsibilities. It was proper childlike behaviour. I was kind of like slamming the doors and rattling her pans, and because I just did not want to be there. And then I felt really guilty because it's kind of like, I'm a mum, you know, it's my responsibility to feed my family, and you know, I had them, it's my responsibility. Why am I feeling so put out about this? So asking our guides as well is, why was I feeling so angry, and why was I, and they just went, well, you know what, Wend, better out than in. You know, to display it is feeling it, to allow you to let go of it. It's no point kind of like feeling it and just think I shouldn't, you know, and stick it in a box in your body and sticking a lid on it. It's not going to serve you. It's just going to stay in your body, damage your liver. Don't do it. So I'm there having my bash about my pots and pans and everything else and mumble under my breath. And ordinarily I kind of like, I'll put a YouTube video on, or I'll put some music on, or I'll just put some funny animals on and making tea to kind of like brighten me up a little bit. So if you are in a situation where you have responsibilities and you can't see any way out of it, we all have responsibilities like brushing your teeth, like getting a shower, you know, there are things that we have to do daily that we have to do. So the only other thing is to make it as pleasant as possible. So try and honour every second of your day. So if you are feeling, oh, I've got some washing up to do, I've got to do the vacuuming or the hoovering, or you know, you have one of those responsibilities that you really don't like doing, try to change the way you feel about it or think about it. So light a candle for yourself, promise yourself a nice soak in the bath once you've completed all your jobs, or put some music on while you do the jobs, while you're doing it, put some essential oils on while you're doing it, so you know you've got this lovely comforting smell of plants and herbals while you're doing it that are quite soothing, because essential oils as well can help balance emotions as well. So if you're feeling a bit ratty like I was, then you know, certain essential oils can help bring you back to that connectedness. Frankincense is my number one go-to, because that's about, it's the emotion of connectivity. So a little bit behind the neck. You can take it orally as long as it's a good quality one. So despite what the law is saying at the moment that you can't take it orally, they've been doing it since biblical times, and I've never heard of anyone dying from it, and I have done tests with it, and I can't see any adverse effects with taking it orally whatsoever. So I can't understand why the law is saying you can't. It just doesn't make sense. But anywho, I'm not asking anyone to break the law or to damage their inside. You can always kinesiology it before you do anything. Myrrh as well. So myrrh is the emotion of nurturing. So again, you know, a little bit at the back of your neck, behind your ears. Myrrh is really good as well for any staph infections, for anyone that's got any staph. So you're looking for a little bit of nurturing if you've got a little bit of an infection somewhere. So nurture yourself first, primarily, before you've got the energy to nurture the people. And this brings me on to energy. So when we're looking after other people and we have responsibility so much as well, if you think of yourself as a vessel, you're the Holy Grail, my friends. You are a vessel. You are a vessel of energy. And when we are helping people and doing lots of things for the people, we are basically giving energy, giving energy, giving energy. What we have to learn to do is manage that energy, and basically it's 51% service self, 49% others. So manage your energy by having quiet times, whatever feels good for you to recharge your batteries. Chi energy, life force energy, there's some Qigong breathing techniques, really good ways of re-energizing the energy back. Hopefully I'll do some tutorials around that as well. Some really good visualizations or meditations. So I do one where I visualize myself as a vessel or a cup, and whatever comes, so your cup is either upright, it could be on its side, or it could be completely upside down. Whatever comes into your head straight away, take that. Don't touch the cup, don't do anything with it. Just imagine as though there is lots of light coming into the cup. Lots of beautiful light, and it can be any colour that is coming in that you need. If it's colours, then it may be a certain chakra that needs balancing in your body, or that's attached to certain organs or bodily systems that is in conjunct with that chakra system. So if the colour's coming in, brilliant, great. Take a little note of it, maybe even Google it online and see what's going on there. Again, doing lots of tutorials around that as well, so that will help you assess perhaps kind of what is going on in your body. So you have the empowerment, you have the ability to actually find out what is going on in your system. You just need a little bit of time, a little bit of quiet. And that's filling your cup as well, is just giving yourself a little bit of time, giving yourself the quietness, giving yourself the space, giving yourself the silence sometimes, to be nowhere, no one or no thing. Kind of just imagine yourself just floating about in space, and that is the 0 point of the beginning of the end and the point of creation. Quite a beautiful place to be. Can feel sometimes more comfortable than the body, but right now we do need to be in the body. We need to be feeling everything, because if we're feeling everything, we are healing everything as well. So we've got a lot to do. A lot of fun things to work with at the moment. Lots of tools to work with that are coming online, so to speak. And hopefully I'll give you lots of tutorials maybe of how to use them and how to assess your body, your smart body, get feedback from it, but also reprogram it as well. So lots of tutorials around that. So fill your cup with the light, fill it until you're done. So what happens is, if we have a limiting belief as well about being charitable, it can be around self-worth. So we've just forgotten our self-worth. So before we come onto this planet, we're all stood there in a big long line. We're all equals. We're all beings of light. We're all beings of love. And we're coming learning, choosing our parents, doing the tick list of what we want to learn while we're here, and we are of the understanding that we are beings of light and beings of love, and we can heal all. So this is why sometimes we may choose families that may need a little bit of healing, because we're beings of light, we can heal all. And when that baby comes in, it's unconditional love. So we do have the ability to heal. It's just we've been told maybe that isn't the case, and basically your body will tell you that that's an untruth, that you can do it. Anything acquired can be any uneasiness or dis-ease that's been acquired can be unacquired. So back to procrastination. So fill your cup. When we procrastinate, the digestive system is a little bit out of sync. You've just not filled your solar plex chakra full of energy again, because you've just been giving it away, kind of like looking after lots of people or lots of responsibilities. And responsibility, there's nothing wrong with it as long as you take the time to fill your cup again. Honour every second of your day as much as you can. And that's a visualization practice. Fill your cup with light. Also, when you've filled your cup with light, gratitude. So we are connected to the earth, we are connected to the universe, we have a whole entourage of guides around us, archangels, ascended masters, celestial beings, our star family of light, our guardians. You know, it's extensive. So anyone that is feeling lonely as well right now, yeah, you have so many beings with you right now that are helping you and guiding you, but sometimes you just need to just be quiet to listen to them. May sound like your voice sometimes, and you think, well, I'm only talking to myself, maybe I'm just going crazy. It's your inner guidance center giving you some directions. Trust it, honor it, be grateful for it. Grateful to the universe for filling your cup with light. Be grateful to the earth for giving back any fears, any worries. The earth will transmute it for you. When you go for a walk in nature, or you can manage to get some stillness in nature, the sense of peace that you can find there is just bliss. So I just had this urge to share with you today about all my fears, about my new creation, about my unknowns all unfolding, and that's perfectly okay. We're all in it together. The whole planet is kind of unfolding and waking up, and there are many unknowns, but we are creative beings. So our thoughts make creations. So as within is without. So it's just be aware of any thoughts or feelings that you're having, because they are files in creation, and they will come back to you and manifest in an external way right back to you. You know, if you catch yourself kind of like having, you know, a thought of kind of like, oh, that person, kind of like, you're human. You are also having a human experience. Don't judge it. It's fine. As long as you're aware of it and you're conscious of it, don't judge it. Just think, okay, I've thought that in this now moment. There is a new now moment coming up where I can feel and think something completely different, and this is my choosing, and this is the difference. Let that past now moment go. Just let it go and make a new one. But make a new one with choice. How do I want to feel about this? Am I feeling comfortable with my current emotions, feelings, creations? Am I feeling comfortable in it? If not, it's fine. Just let that now moment go and completely make a new one. Right, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this journey and listening. Really appreciate it. I will do some more videos telling you when my site has been created, justbe.me, and the Patreon site with lots of goodies on there for people, lots of offerings on there, and I just hope that they bring many people joy, as many people as I can reach with it. That is my aim and my plan. All right, guys, I'll love you and leave you, and I will keep you posted. Take care. Enjoy the snow if it settles. See you later. Love you lots. Bye.